Have you ever heard that taking vitamins will give you more energy? Or have you bought a product that claimed it will boost your energy level because it has added vitamins? Based on some knowledge, we know that vitamins are not broken down in the body to provide energy. So where does the idea that vitamins give you energy comes from? Vitamins and minerals play a different kind of role in energy metabolism. They are required as functional parts of enzymes involved in energy release and storage. All of the 8 vitamins, folate and vitamin B12, and several minerals are important to the process of energy metabolism in the body and have some vital implications in our health. Today on your favorite health TV talk show, The Physicians, we'll be talking about multivitamins and their impacts on metabolism and weight management with the expert. It's another day on your favorite health TV talk show, The Physicians, where your health is our business. My name is Dr. Memuna Isokadri, and of course with me on this show is my co-host.
I'm Dr. Martina Aguirre. Welcome to your favorite health TV talk show, The Physicians, where your health is our business and will always be our
business. Yeah. So today we are trying to narrow our focus on multivitamins. You know, the last time we had an expert who talked about vitamins and the role it plays with regards to antioxidants, the role it plays with regards to skin health and being, you know, a multivitamin. Now we want to, that same expert, who of course we know that is very good, is coming in today again to come and tell us about multivitamins. And of course, not just multivitamins, the impact it has on metabolism and weight management.
And weight management, that is where
that weight management.
That weight management is
we had a challenge. We had a challenge. How did you go with that your weight? We had a challenge.
Of course, Mabel, I can attest to that now. Give me some credit, please.
I don't want to say anything. Multivitamins and how it relates to weight management. Anyway, we are going to be talking about something that involves you, I, us, we, everybody in the society when it comes to multivitamin and of course the impact on metabolism with regards to weight management. We'll be right back after this time. Do stay tuned. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is your favorite health TV talk show, The Physicians, where your health is our business. Today we are going to be talking about multivitamins and their impact on metabolism and weight management. And of course, with us in the studio is a world-renowned, we have to put that in it, world-renowned, board-certified and internationally licensed lifestyle physician. There are not many of them, they're just a handful. And of course, she's also a public health physician and the founder of ARIELLA Health and Fitness. I'm not talking of no other person than Dr. CHINASA AMADI. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Always looking amazing.
Welcome, Dr. CHINASA.
Walking the talk, yes.
You're always
walking the talk.
Every time I see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. So now we're talking about multivitamins and of course their impact on metabolism and weight management. So there are two key words here, multivitamins and weight management.
And metabolism.
And metabolism.
So how do you want to shed more light to our viewers on this? So if you take multivitamins, metabolism, weight management, because they're like, okay, this statement is so mouthfeel, but break it down for us.
Okay, so let me start first of all by explaining that vitamins they are key compounds that are needed for body functioning. They are in the group where we call micronutrients. I'll come back to the emphasis on micro later. But they are, the fact that they are called nutrients, that means they are essential for life. So the word multi means a couple. So they have put together, there are about 13 essential vitamins. They have put together these 13 essential vitamins and maybe some other minerals to bring up that multivitamin. So it's a complex of different vitamins. Now, going back to the word micro, it's important to know that these are essential for life. However, they are needed in very minute amounts. It's not so large, you know. They just need it in very minute amounts. And the key thing about it and metabolism. Now, a lot of studies have shown that vitamin Bs, which is the thiamine, the niacin, the folate, the B12, cobalamin, they all play essential roles in both metabolism of carbohydrates, metabolism of amino acid and fats, and metabolism. So they are key in metabolism of the macronutrient components. That means they perform some minute roles somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the basis of it. So vitamins are essential nutrients, essential compounds needed by the body for its functioning. And vitamin B group of them, we have the A, B, C, D, E, K. The B group performs a large role in metabolism of carbohydrate, fat, amino acid buildup, and all that. So that's where the metabolism role comes in. So,
and then in weight management?
now, in weight management, it's still dependent on the metabolism role. Why? Because weight loss is a factor of calorie input minus calorie output. It's if you have input is large, output is small, you won't have a deficit. The key is to create a deficit so that you lose the weight. So they just picked the function, one of the functions of the micronutrient, which is the vitamin B group, and say, oh, it helps in metabolism of carbohydrates. And that is a marketing line. Because in reality, it's a thing of energy deficit. And energy, we know, is carbohydrate that provides that. And then some other macronutrients, the fats, which provide the main things that have calories, which is the fat, which gives us 9 calories per gram, carbohydrates gives us 4 calories per gram, and proteins give us 4 calories per gram. So those are the core things that we need to minimize the calorie. Those are the things that provide. So when they now, oh, there's this vitamin for this, you have to, it's a thing of, it's semantics here. They're using just that phrase.
As a marketing line.
As a marketing line.
Because if you really use it, okay, and the carbohydrate, we know it's energy, okay? And if your energy is well boosted, you are able to do a lot of things. And I think it's just like, you do a lot of things, you're able to shed the weight because you have enough energy, you can exercise.
If you decide to exercise.
Yes, you decide to exercise.
That's it.
It's an if. There are so many conditions here.
So it's not because you are taking that thing, that is why you're actually shedding the weight.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not because of that. So now let's go down to, we're talking about the vitamins, multivitamins, and the impact on the metabolism. Weight management will come in. So now let's talk about the importance. Why is vitamin B, the B groups, why are they so important?
They are so important because of the role they play, especially in energy metabolism. Really, no part of your body can function without energy. Every part.
We need energy for
everything. Your heart needs energy. Your kidney, every part of your body you need energy to even breathe. So that's why the B group is key in that. The folate group is very key. We see its role in especially for preventing neuro defects. And the B12 is very key in nervous health, neural health. The cobalamin B12. So it for older people, they are easily deficient in vitamin B group, really, especially vitamin B12. So they tend to want to supplement that for them because of age and a lot of that. But it's important. It's important because of its role in metabolism. It's important because of its role in life, and that's why it's still a nutrient, which is essential to life.
Because before you continue with Mimuna, I've noticed that a lot of people will tell you they are using multivitamins. Dr. CHINASA, they'll put like 3-4 bottles of different multivitamins. And if you look at those multivitamins, the ingredients, most of them contain almost the same thing. So why is it that people decide to use them like that? What are the challenges that like to occur? Because one will tell you, I'm taking this multivitamin because of this, I'm taking this one because of this. Meanwhile, they are all in the same bottle.
And first of all, it's a mindset thing. We have that mindset, the more the better. So this person is using this one, oh, this person is using this one, oh, so that herd mentality sort of, we're just moving, and we feel the more the better. Well, it's a thing of your body absorbs what it absorbs, and the rest is excreted. And it's now over vitaminization, or it's a problem
Which
now.
is a medical condition.
It's a problem because you're now becoming, you're over taking so much, and of course, even though the kidney is flushing that out, you're stressing, burdening the kidneys. So it's important to know that, sadly, a lot of people do not read. So you pick up you pick up the capsule, or the syrup, or whatever it is, the bottle, and you are not looking at what is inside.
The content, yeah.
You're not looking at the content. Because if you look at this content and look at this content and see they're the same thing, you just realize that you spent double money for the same, you paid 2 for the price of 1.
How do we change those
mindset? A major problem really is
how do we change that mindset?
Yes, we change the mindset. Don't talk about the mindset, but another challenge is people not even knowing the quantity they require.
No, apart from the quantity they require. No, apart from the quantity. No, apart from the quantity they require. At what stage do people even need multivitamin? And then the quantity.
Yes. So at what stage first?
Yes,
now that's true. At what stage do they require multivitamin? They require certain people require as you get older. Of course, older age people above 60 that are not, they tend to not eat a lot anymore. So because they are not, so they may, it may be prescribed for them. It's important that even though you can buy it over the counter, it should be prescribed. So they may be recommended that. Other people recovering from certain conditions, maybe after surgery or certain conditions like that they can't take in a lot, they may provide that, they may recommend that for them. However, the truth is, if you are eating a balanced diet, what is a balance? We all know what balanced diet is. There is carbo. They say all food groups: carbohydrate, fat, protein, minerals, vitamins, and water.
Yes.
It's all represented at that meal. Most of the time, we're not representing everything. Everything is not represented.
Rice and stew.
Rice and stew, there are no vegetables. Where are the vitamin sources?
Rice and stew.
We're just looking for the rice has thiamine. Something that you've overcooked and overcooked.
It still has tomatoes.
It still has tomato that is coated. It's important that we keep thinking of things closer to their raw state.
Yeah.
Once you think of vitamins are better gotten from food sources, natural sources. You get amazing array. Even the unknown, unnamed ones, you get that from fruits and vegetables closer to their raw state. So once you've overcooked your vegetable soup, you're just helping yourself for evacuation.
Jesus Christ.
But it is important to know that once you're eating those foods now closer to their, you have your rice and stew with maybe 1 piece of fish if you want, really, or even if you just only crayfish, then you have your cucumbers by the side, you put some carrots. Really, you just need like 300 naira extra for that extra accessory to that plate, and you've made it balanced.
And with your water.
Of course, you drink water, no soda, water. Some people say they don't drink water until they are thirsty, and eventually the whole day they are not thirsty. So you see, you're still not getting that balance. So if you think of at every meal, I must have it balanced. Some people think, there must be a large plate of meat, roundabout fish, everything. No, you don't need all that. You just need a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Because really, if you're eating all these things and you're taking your multivitamin, hoping that it will help with weight what?
The truth now is the mindset should be you're not taking the multivitamin because you want to lose weight.
Yeah.
But because you want it to act as a supplement or a complement, okay?
If needed.
If needed. So that idea of taking this multivitamin because I want you to shed weight, at least actually they need to disabuse
they need to. It's not it's just a thing of perfect marketing.
But what about we know there are those multivitamins 20 plus, if you are 30 plus, 40 plus, and we are taking them religiously. Dr. Amadi, please tell us about that.
I hate to be
devil's advocate.
Yes, right now, because in all honesty, just sit down with 20 plus and 40 plus. Do you understand?
Wow.
Just sit with both. I say these things, thankfully, these companies don't want lawsuits, so they write it all out on the call, on the
But we
tab.
are not reading.
But we're not reading them. So take your 20 plus, take your 30 plus, take your 40 plus. The difference may just be maybe the iron that has just a little more 0.001 increase because of the older group. Or maybe a little 0.00 of calcium because of the older group who has risk of osteoporosis and all that. So that's all. Then sit down and read it.
How does that play out, you know, when we're talking about these multivitamins and with our different age group and how it should naturally be helping us in, because we are working hard.
Children, babies, we give them all those
the truth is that
exactly.
Let's not go to those Abigail and grab it takes us back to you know, because if you look at it naturally, we are as human beings, we are always on the move. And sometimes, not that you don't eat, yes, we understand that you must have all the necessary nutrients, but you may find yourself in a place where you may not be able to get what you want at the right time. What does the role of multivitamin help us? How does it sustain us in those sometimes challenging times, sometimes difficult times, sometimes trying times? In recent times in Nigeria, we had cash crunch issues where people were not able to, they have money in the bank, but they didn't have money cash to be able to get what they want. So how does multivitamin play a role
So
there?
now those are exceptions where it is permissible. It may be permissible because people are not having access to eating what they typically eat. Now, the mindset still comes into play now. Know that this is not a long-term fix. This is something, while I'm having this trying time, I can supplement this just because I need to get sufficient. My sufficient nutrients, I need to have it sufficient, but then you remember that you need to go back to the basics because it's a supplement. The term the term supplement means there's something. Then it is it's not the core course. There's a supplementary course. There's a core course. So it's not the core course. So know that you have to go back to fixing that core so that the supplement, then if once a while you use supplementary things to buffer up your GP or something, is cool. But then that's why it's just for buffering. It's not the core, focus. So that's the same mindset you should have, that even after you're through that stressful time, which the body now demands a lot of other, is pretty much drained from all its stores. So you can then supplement with that. You may then supplement if you're not getting in enough. But it's important to feed the body first adequately. Then if you must,
share the benefits of what you will get, it's like a motivational interview, motivating them to make those changes. Maybe that can.
But we see that a lot. Sometimes in the consulting room, our hands are tied. It's like you must give it. You have not given it to me. Doctor, they will go and buy. They will go and buy themselves. Now maybe doctor forgot.
Yes. 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 They say I used to take that before. I used to take that before. That's what I will tell you. There was even a patient that I had. Okay, the man collapsed. Oh yes, the man collapsed, and I was in the scene, so I ran there. The wife was also there. I said, "What's the problem?" He said, "I shouldn't mind him." I said, "Yeah, is he hypertensive?" He said, "No, it's not hypertensive, but I always give him my own to be using." What? Old man. He said, "I give because I use my medication and my doctor has given it to me for my BP, so that's what I give to him regularly to also use."
So
for.
she's now
about those kind of people. No, it's true because if we are here,
there are a lot of them. Sadly, there are a lot.
I don't get it.
There are a lot.
You have headache, okay? Yes. Come and take this.
Yes, everyone.
This works for me.
Yes, I was telling someone that
this thing is more with the women. No,
it's not just but it's not only women. Even young people.
The ones that help their husbands will be saying you have to take care of your yes.
The thing
is, the box of drugs with them, the bag.
I was telling someone that if your freezer is spoiled or your car spoils, you won't ask me what's going on with your car. You won't, and I will tell you, use that red wire and blue wire. Your car will blow up.
Yes.
But then when it comes to your health, which is the only thing you have to run this thing called life, you take opinion from anybody. That's what my mechanic's mother-in-law said. You have to just take that blue and yellow tab. Doctor, if don't give you that blue and yellow. That red and you're not thinking blue and yellow.
Which one
yellow?
Hey,
doctor, is that which one? Hey, no, doctor, it was yellow. It's big. It has line in the center. They will explain to you what works for them.
Yeah, as
And
against what we walk through.
what we know will work for you. So most of the time in this environment, our hands are tied. So if you finish prescription and you do not prescribe the multivitamins, they feel like you have not completed. That
forgot.
doctor doesn't know something.
Doesn't know anything.
They might even tell you that you don't know anything.
See, at this point, Dr. Chinasa, it's good for you to educate our viewers on the complications and bad side effects of this multivitamin. Because I remember you saying hypervitaminosis at the beginning of this program. What are those complications? Let people even know. Because I think it's always good to just keep reinforcing and telling people these things.
Have you seen so many in the shops now that are herbs?
But don't even go there. It's a tsunami. Please, what are these
not go there.
complications?
The kidney.
You know, things that happen.
It's important to know that the one organ that I say always gets the heat every time is the kidneys. The kidneys always gets the heat. So when you're taking more than you should, why? Because the body will absorb what it needs and excrete the remaining. It's going out in your urine, and it's without being hit with all these things. The second detoxifying organ in your body is the liver, the other one. Even your skin feels the effect.
Definitely.
The way you feel, you're feeling moody. Your mood feels the effect. It affects your whole. You know, you're supposed to be feeling better. You're taking it to feel better, but you realize that you're not even sleeping well.
Yeah.
You're not even your clarity is not optimum anymore. You're not assimilating as you used to. You're getting unusually thirsty. And you're wondering why. You're wondering why before I used the loo 4 or 5 times in a day, or 2 or 3 times a day, or whatever. Now it's now once in 2 weeks. What's happening? Because that you're taking a lot of iron. What happens? It can constipate.
Yeah. Because it's good to also let people know that we have a second brain, which is our gut health.
Yes.
Yeah. And
your gut health literally gets it takes the heat. It's the seat of immunity.
Yeah.
And anything you put inside, it's either making or marring your gut health, which you feel either in diarrhea or constipation, or you feel indigestion, or you feel your immunity is low. You know that we can get a lot of the vitamins from food, except vitamin D. So if you must,
it's vitamin D.
If you must, it's vitamin D.
Dr. AMADI has just said it. Thank you very much, Dr. AMADI.
Thank you so much.
Always amazing having you aboard. If you must indulge without doctor's prescription that you must take a vitamin or a multivitamin, she has said it here right on set. And you heard it first on this particular show, The Physicians, is vitamin D. And with COVID-19, of course, it's no longer news. We all know about vitamin D, right? So if you must insist you take any vitamin, please, it's vitamin because it's not so available in the food that we take. And of course, everything you take in life, please, moderation is the key word. Don't take any vitamin or multivitamin just because you have the money, or just because your neighbor is taking it or somebody else is taking it. Take it under prescription, take it when it is needed, and take it in moderation. My name remains Dr. Memuna Yusuf Kadri, and of course, till next time, remain blessed.
Thank you, Dr. AMADI. It's always a delight having you as our guest. You always cool us and take us back to where we're coming from. And you're taking us somewhere. You always take us somewhere. I really appreciate your coming, and I'm sure next time when we call on you, please always try and honor us like you've always done today. We really appreciate it. I'm sure our viewers out there actually benefited from it. Talking about multivitamins and their impacts on metabolism and weight management. And they will have known that it is not because of the vitamin that they're actually going to shed that weight. So to our viewers out there, I just want to say thank you again for keeping a date with us on your regular health TV talk show. The Physicians, where your health will always be our business. You have benefited from today's episode, and for next time, ensure you don't watch alone. Always call somebody, family members, your friends, to be part of this show. You can always watch us on our YouTube channel. We've had over 200 episodes up and running there. Just go there and binge on any topic of interest. Follow us on our social media platforms, on Instagram, on Facebook. And if you want to be part of this program, like our very elegant, delightful Dr. AMADI, just go on our website and send us an email. That you'll be our guest on this program. My name is Dr. Martina Agbere. Till next time, stay blessed.